All right, we are back from our break. We're ready to have some more fun. So we left off just as your black armored friend dashed ahead of you guys and punched the odd spinning hourglass device. As his fist impacts with this, there is almost an explosion. There's a dull rumble that shakes you, and sand and other materials go flying away from his fist. And you all feel kind of a wave of force wash over you. I need everyone to make a saving throw versus poison.
Oh. Let's all fail our throws.
Where's our tokens at?
Just roll d20. They're on the other page.
I rolled a natural 20.
It's pretty nice.
Oh yeah, I should roll for Beowulf.
Nope. Lafdul's affected, whatever it is.
You just want me to roll d20 and you'll tell me if Beowulf succeeds or not?
Yeah.
That means it's going to have to check on that. Oh, it's a shame. I wasn't far off passing, actually. I was literally one score off passing.
Yeah, Beowulf is okay.
Okay.
Paralyzing poison or death magic. I need a 9, and I rolled an 8. Ugh.
All right, so everyone made their save.
Bar the person
except for Lafdul.
Saving throw.
Lafdul, you feel incredibly nauseous. You start dry heaving, basically, as...
It's alright, they didn't need Lafdul anyway.
This wave washes over you. You will be suffering for the next 2 combat rounds. A +2 penalty to initiative. And you'll be suffering a -1 penalty to any attack rolls. So for 2 rounds, so keep that in mind.
Affecting my
you can still cast spells. You can still cast spells.
What's the first round? Can't cast spells in the first round.
No, you can't cast spells in a surprise round.
Oh. This isn't surprise?
Well, we're not actually in combat.
Yet.
So, with that, you suddenly hear sounds. This place has been completely silent other than, you know, what sounds you've been making, but now sounds are drifting through the entire complex. You can hear some screams and shouts echo through the chambers. You can hear things from back where you came. You know, a dull roaring sound, almost as, you know, a forceful whirlwind, you know, blowing through a narrow canyon kind of sound. And it's up to you what you want to do. Real fast.
I yell at Sten.
Let's get to the Rygar.
I'm going to reach into my backpack, pull out a potion, and hold it out to Braxon. Drink this, you're probably going to need it.
What is it?
It's a potion of Hill Giant strength.
Well, I have a potion of invulnerability to weapons. And I can't take
so
two potions.
I say,
do you want to
the
be
Rygar,
invulnerable
and I'll
to weapons, or do you want to do a lot more damage?
Real fast, real fast. Take it or not.
Yeah.
Say
Take
refuse
it or
or
not.
not.
Alright, I'll take it.
Okay. Higgimus, what did you say you were doing?
I'm taking off after the Rygar after I yell at Stan for what he did.
Okay.
Yeah,
Snowlark immediately seeing this happen, hearing the sounds, she is racing past you.
Oh, I have a potion that says makes you move fast.
Okay.
Can I swig that?
I've got one of
It's
those.
probably haste, isn't it?
Which one is that?
Oh.
Do you have the description?
The spherical glass vial with honey, yellow
Okay, that one.
liquid.
Yep, you can take
Yeah,
that
I
if you
think
want.
I'd be taking that one as well. I've got one.
Well, after I give Braxton that potion of Hill Giant Strength, I'm gonna be drinking my own honey-colored potion.
Okay, so each of you is going to be drinking that. Okay.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, I know, crap, I need to...
Levalithana deeply and casts haste on everybody.
Oh, you're doing that.
Oh,
including
no, that's
including
gonna...
herself.
So Higgimus is already out of range.
Okay.
So you might want to like move in and get in.
If you're casting haste, then I won't drink the potion.
No,
It's the thing is, we don't know.
you're basically the question is either you're staying here or you're leaving. Higgimus and Snowlark are already running down the corridor.
Well, my plan was to run down the corridor as well.
Okay, so you're off and you're going to be drinking that on the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in that case, I won't cast haste. If everybody runs away, then there's no point. It's
Okay.
a waste of spell. I cast mirror image on myself.
Okay. So who else is so Level will be around late coming in. Who else is running down the corridor?
Yeah, Braxton's going to want to get to the Rygar.
Okay.
I'm staying with Leather, and I'm drinking my
Is
potion.
Braxton drinking the potion yet, or just holding it?
Yeah, I would have said he's drinking it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll let you drink it on the way. It's okay.
Thanks.
All right. Let's see.
What strength do I get?
Oh, the giant strength. You get strength of 19.
19.
Yep.
So I don't think I've had that before.
Okay. So
What's that? +2 to hit?
no, it's +7 to damage, and I think it's +3 to hit. I mean, if you put it into the strength field, I think it might update. But
Right.
I'll bring you over to the proper map in just a moment. Let me just double check this.
I had been saving that potion for a while, but since I've already got strength, I wanted to give it to somebody who would make good use of it.
That's fine.
Thank you. Oh, well.
Okay. Yeah, +3 to hit, +7 to damage.
Yeah, I see it changed.
Okay. All right. So Leva is casting a spell. Lafdul, are you gonna cast a spell while you wait?
Oh no, I was drinking that spherical vial to haste myself.
Okay, so you're back there drinking that.
Yeah, I'm staying with Leather at the moment. I know what I'm gonna do, but I want to see if it has the desired effect now.
Hold on a second. All right, so Higgimus is drinking it, Ockar is drinking it, and Lafdul is drinking it. Correct? Those
I am.
I'm drinking.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. All right. I just wanted to make sure. Okay, so that it has kind of a honey taste, a nectary taste to it, and let's see. Let me just make notes.
At least it tastes good.
Yeah. And does it even affect you?
You find yourself running quite a bit faster.
Does it affect my anything else, or is it just running?
You won't know until you try to do something else.
You say quite a bit. Is that like the regular haste double move?
Yeah, so everyone who is take it will have their movement doubled.
Okay. So we'll get back to the Rygar pretty fast.
Let me just I just need to roll durations.
Thought they were all from the same batch. Didn't realize there'd be different durations.
Oh yeah, different durations.
Really?
Yep.
Because he's just got to annoy you.
Okay, so let me go ahead and move Yeldan because he's not there.
Poor Yeldan.
Lafdul and Leva will be coming in a round later. As you, Lafdul and Leva, as you were there, you're drinking down that potion. Leva casts a spell. Let's see if there's a wild surge. Leva, you cast that at 7th level, so however many images you would get, go ahead and roll.
That's a lot.
That's pretty good.
Very good.
So as
Let
you
me see.
are standing there, as soon as everyone else leaves, your black armored friend that just punched the spinning hourglass, he takes off down the hallway as well. All right, let me go ahead and bring you guys over here.
Ah, it's the actual map.
Yep, so that's... Which one? Maybe I'm not... Am I on the right layer? I am not. You should be up in the upper right-hand corner, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So if you zoom out, you'll see that there's quite a bit going on further down. The orange thing is the cylinder, and you can see the various creatures that are around. These are 5-foot squares, so keep that in mind. And everyone can roll initiative. Leva and Lafdul, you're spending this time casting your spell, so Leva's casting their spell, and Lafdul's drinking his potion, so you will be in next round.
So, hang on. I'm trying to work out what's what from the symbols.
Let me actually remove everyone from the list. All right, so
Oh, right. So those are Lakshu's.
yeah, this is the it's not. Which is the what do you do to move everyone to you? Oh, there we go. Shift. All right, so that's the flying creature, the blue-skinned flying creature with 6 arms.
Right.
This is the creature coming out of the cylinder with the 2 things to either side. This is the sheet of flame, attacking 2 larger humanoid figures. The Rhaegar is all the way back here. The Lakshu are here. And here are the 2 creatures, 2 centaurine figures rushing in to engage with the sheet of flame.
Do they look like dragons?
Kind of.
Would Braxon know what they are?
Braxon would know dragons, but they only kind of look like dragons.
Oh, right, okay.
They're certainly not. I mean, they've got the stouter bodies than actual centaurs. So.
So was this thing here spellcasting?
What, the thing in the air?
Yeah.
As far as you can, well, you don't know. It's got 6 arms, so it's really hard for you to tell, especially.
Okay. Right. So.
Okay, I know what I'm gonna do.
Were we sure that was a bad guy?
It's the blue-skinned 6-armed thing that Snowlark doesn't recognize.
Can I hop on the Behemoth and fly at it?
Yes. You will need to spend the round getting him ready, getting the saddle affixed and activated, and then you can do it.
Right, I can do that.
Keep in mind that you'll be moving at his speed, not your increased speed. So.
Yeah, but I want to engage the multi-armed thing,
That's fine.
and that's the only way I have to do it.
That is fine.
You want me to put me in at 99 or something?
Just roll, yeah, and put yourself in at 99. That way it'll automatically add. I gotta roll for a lot of things right now, so. If anyone is planning to charge, I need to know that, because that's going to affect your initiative and stuff like that.
I think I might need to charge.
Gets you to move at an extra 50%.
Yeah. My plan is to hop on the Beowulf and then do like a flying charge at the guy on my next turn.
That's fine.
I think I need to charge to get in the range of anything.
You might need to if you want to. Do you want to charge?
Yeah, let's charge this.
Okay, so if you're going to charge, your initiative will be reduced by 2, and I need you to keep in mind the actual number that you roll.
Why did it not give me an opportunity to modify it?
Because you clicked the button for your weapon. It's all intact.
Cool,
I mean,
yeah.
you can just remove, edit the number in the list.
Yeah. So add 2 to that.
No, down by 2. You're 2 lower.
Oh, down by 2.
It's a bonus.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
Because you're rushing in, you can surprise things. But you are taking a penalty of 1 armor class. You will gain a +2 to hit, and you will lose any dexterity bonuses.
Right.
Alright, and it's going to take me a minute to get everyone in here.
Do we know what the thing is coming out the cylinder?
It's nothing like anything you've seen before. Higgimus took a pretty close look at it. He can describe it to you again while I'm rolling for the creatures.
What do you want to know, Braxon?
Well, do we need to kill it?
Kill what? The thing popping out of the...
Out the cylinder. Yeah, that's all Braxon
Yeah, I
needs
think
to know.
so.
See, he's a simple person with simple needs. Do I
think
kill
so.
it, or do I shake hands with it?
Anything that's not one of the Lakshmi? Is that what those things are?
Lakshu.
Lakshu. And the porcelain things. And I guess the Rhaegar.
And is that 2 fireballs next to it?
No, they're the same spherical things that you fought on your ship before entering this whole complex.
Oh, joy. They were good. They were great to fight.
Yeah, they were pretty great, weren't they? I mean, you should be happy about that, right?
Maybe I'll go take on one of those things. Get dust all over me.
That seems fine, right? I mean, what's the worst that could happen?
Well, it could expand into a giant dust storm.
I guess.
What you make that sound like that's a problem.
So, does the long spear also get like that special charge thing when you do it, like how the heavy lance did?
No, it doesn't, but it is magical. Keep in mind, so
Yeah, I'll probably use that when I do my thing.
you have that.
Bless you.
I mean, you can set to receive a charge with that, so that's always nice.
Mm-hmm.
Did we find... I'm trying to remember. Did we find certain attack good at those dust?
I'm sorry?
Did we find that certain forms of attack weren't any good at those dust storms? I know we couldn't shoot them with arrows.
You will have to remember back. Or I mean, yeah, you can ask the rest of the party. I don't mind you doing a little bit of metagamey stuff with that. That's okay.
I am asking the rest of the party.
Okay.
Anyone remember?
I think the only thing I could tell is like maybe magical weapons are required.
Yeah.
You need magical weapons.
We need magic weapons, and good thing we all at least have one magic weapon.
Okay. So, you guys rush into the chamber. I don't really mind exactly where you're positioned. It's kind of okay. And as you are entering, you see these two spherical objects. They move in and start attacking both the fire elemental and the taller porcelain-like humanoids.
I guess the fire elemental's on our side, so don't destroy it.
Except it's clear the fire elemental is clearly attacking the two large porcelain figures as well.
And maybe the fire elemental and the dust elementals hate each other.
Oh, it's
Elementals
neutral.
usually do hate each other.
Maybe
Both
they're
of them
neutral.
miss, however. You see the swirling mess of a melee in there just does not seem conducive to them hitting. Your black-armored friend comes in, and he just kind of seems to stop behind you. You're not sure what's going on with him.
He's going to let us do all the fighting. What's going on with him?
Maybe. You see the flying figure. You're not sure that anything has really taken note of your presence yet. Keep in mind, for them, time was stopped, and you've probably just appeared without really much sound.
Yeah.
So, you see the six-armed figure in the air, and its arms are weaving back and forth, and all of a sudden, a very large burst of flame explodes around both the fire elemental and the two centaurine creatures on the ground. Did I actually? Yes, I did. All right.
Now I'm not sure. This is just pure pandemonium.
Okay. Let's roll some saving throws. It clearly does affect the spheres of dust that you fought before, as well as the two tall humanoid figures. Although it obviously does not affect either of the. It does not affect the sheet of flame. One of those humanoid figures, you just see kind of melt in that burst of flame and is completely destroyed. Now, the two centering figures, they keep charging through that blast. Okay. You see, as well, the Lakshu fighters, they're all clearly being battered by some sort of invisible force, and they start swinging their weapons almost blindly. And the one wearing golden armor and wielding a Kopesh does not hit. Neither does the one with black and white armor, and the other one with javelins. She basically puts her arms together and unleashes a cone of frost right in front of her. Whether that affected the thing that's fighting her or not, you do not know. The Rhaegar up in the air. You see him casting a spell. And just past the humanoid figure on the ground, the tall humanoid figure on the ground facing the fire elemental, a sphere of swiftly flying snowballs appears and starts battering all the things in that group. Leva, you recognize this immediately as at least very similar to your Snillock's snowball swarm.
Okay.
Well, that was not a great roll. Let me check their saving throws. Yep, all right. It does manage to hit the thing coming out of the tall cylinder, but it doesn't seem to really bother him at all. And the fire elemental, you're pretty sure at this point that's what it is clearly negatively affected by that. Okay. And finally, there is one of the two charging Centaurian figures is stopped short as something assails it. Well, I look for where my list of things are. There we go. All right. I was not expecting all of the things to move before you guys.
So they all move except us, before us, and die.
Maybe.
And no
Also,
doubt they'll all be dead in the other rooms.
Roll 20 is moving a little bit slow for me too, which is not ideal. Alright. Okay, Higgimus, your turn.
Oh, goodness. All right. So are all these things that I see here on this map in the same room?
Yeah, this is that spherical chamber that you were just in. You've basically rushed back.
Okay. The thing towards the top, is that one of those bug things?
That
Okay.
one? Yeah,
Yes.
that's one of the 6-armed, blue-skinned creatures.
Okay. How far can I move here? So
Are you trying to attack?
no, I'm using my calling upon my power.
Okay, then you can move up
With
to
the sword.
twice your movement range,
My movement range.
which is that number in
that's
tens
12.
of feet.
Tens of feet, okay. These are 5-foot squares, you said?
Yep. Now, the blue skin thing is up in the air, so keep that in mind.
I think I can move that far. And yeah, I'll cast the spell on my sword.
Okay.
It's not terrible.
Alright, so you gain 4 extra hit points, and...
Can I also drop the scimitar that's at my hip on the floor?
Scimitar?
Or saber, sorry, I have a saber.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't want to use it, I mean... Why?
It's not for me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Oh, you mean that spell never had, but yeah.
okay. Yeah, you can, let's see. go with another color than black. That would probably be bad.
Well remembered.
All right.
Question is, does Lever have the spell?
All right, so that's just there on the ground right by you. Okay. Snowlark. She changes into her armor form with a word. Her armor just appears around her. And she
Like a
is
Power Ranger.
going to run forward.
Does that armor have a feminine appearance to it?
Well, it's not. It's like very piecemeal armor.
As in, it would be designed for a female form.
Yes.
All right.
It seems designed for her form specifically.
Yeah.
She's running forward. She's got her footman's pick out. Braxon, your turn.
Braxton's gonna run forward. Same direction that Higgimus is going. I don't think I can get all the way
Well,
to.
you're charging.
Yeah.
All right, so right, and actually I forgot. Because your initial movement would happen at the number that you rolled, so that would have been 10, but I don't think it matters that much. So you can move. You drank the giant strength potion, so
Yeah.
you got movement of 120 feet plus 50%, so 180 feet. That's how far you can move.
So 18 squares or.
That's double 18 squares. These are 5-foot squares.
Let's see if I can find a size where I can see me and the target.
I mean, you can move partial distances. So you could say, like, move 60 feet, then move 60 feet. You don't have to go in a straight line either.
Yeah, I'm just trying to. Where is it? It's there. So diagonal counts as 2, doesn't it?
No. Diagonal counts. I'm going with, like, Euclidean. So if you go diagonal, like if you were to go diagonal, 60 feet would be right about there.
There. Oh, that's halfway, isn't it?
Well, that's a third of the way, because you can move up to 180 feet.
Right. So there.
All right, so now
So
you
I can get to this thing then.
Well, it's up in the air, so no.
Yeah, but Braxton's got boots that let him leap.
Okay, so you're going to make a leap charge at the end.
Yeah.
All right.
Can I do that?
You can try. I don't know how
Hi.
well you'll be, because I don't know that you've tested out the extent of your leap, but you can certainly try.
Yeah, I
So-
suppose worst case scenario is I fly straight over it and land on the roof.
Well, chances are you not get high enough.
Right.
So go. You can definitely move up to like an adjacent square.
Yeah.
So you get up close and take a leap with your boots. You feel them almost propel you. And let me double check to see how high that lets you go.
So I have to do like a dex check for that.
It'd be great if you got your spear for mate. You could try skewering it. With extra reach.
No, I'm already doing the swordy form because I thought I'd get 2 attacks, but then I won't if I sail
Not if
past
you're
it.
leaping.
Yeah.
Okay, you find that you're not getting quite high enough to actually like get a good blow, but you think you might be able to hit its legs.
Yeah, I'll go for its legs.
First of all, let's see.
Is that a cold shot? Or
No, I mean he's not making a called shot. He's just trying to hit. I do need to.
is that an AC on his legs, or how do you work that out?
It's
he's wearing
normal
boots.
AC. It's normal AC.
Oh,
Shall I just roll a d20 or am I gonna
Yep.
add
Roll
on
roll a d20.
Because I don't know what pluses and minuses I'm going to have.
Well, I mean, you've got the Potion of Hill Giant Strength, which gives you +3 to hit. You've got +7 to damage. You feel your blade hit its leg. However, your blade seems to bounce off of it.
Wow.
You need more than a +1 weapon. He's got the flame effect. Does that not hit?
No, the flame effect just sets things on fire and gives it a +1 bonus.
I thought the fire damage still goes through.
Nope, because it doesn't have a special explicit extra fire damage. Flame Tongue acts as a higher tier plus weapon against certain creatures. That's the benefit of the fire, and it sets things on fire. The ogre creature, the ogre-sized porcelain creature, is going to swing at the sheet of flame with its spear, and it does hit. The spear clearly enters the sheet of fire, but does not appear to do anything at all. The enormous creature bursting forth of that tube, it moves down towards the sheet of flame, and it is lashing out at that. It doesn't seem to have noticed your presence behind it yet. And it lashes out at the sheet of flame. And it's basically just punching with both of its enormous sandy fists. It seems to not be used to being free because it just fumbled. Which is pretty darn lucky. I actually moved them all at the same time. That was a goof. Anyway. Seeing its companion get stopped, the centering figure is turning around. They're both attacking something unseen in between it now. One of them does manage to strike it, however. You hear a sound of pleasure coming from one of the creatures as its weapon definitely does stop in midair.
Masonistic.
And it was using a lance. Actually, that's... Yep, that. Alright. Okay. So it is clearly struck. The sheet of flame, seeing that it has a new enemy, it turns on the enormous humanoid and lashes at that with its flame. I need to not use that die, because that was pathetic. Wasn't a fumble, though. Alright, Ockar is busy getting the saddle on Beowulf, gets it activated, gets on its back.
Something I want to mention.
Yep.
Now will PM you.
Oh, okay. So next turn, Ockar, you will be able to fly and do something.
That's what I want to do.
Okay.
Lafdul, not in this chamber.
Oh, really?
But you'll be okay. I mean, you can still do it.
I'm so disappointed.
All right,
I have
Leva
no idea.
and Lafdul, you'll be able to get into the chamber and act now with this turn. So we are on round 2.
How far can I move and still cast a spell?
Not very far at all. It's
Okay,
basically
so-
just repositioning. That's the kind of thing that you can do with the...
Okay, so Leva runs into the room. What's that, +3?
Oh, I mean, you can get into the room and cast a spell, because you get into the room at the beginning of the round, and you can cast a spell. So if you want to cast a spell, you can do so.
I first need to see where is what. So
Well, I mean, you can take a moment,
can
and
I cast-
I've got a lot of things to roll, so you can
I
do
cast
some
a
measuring
Can I cast a magic missile from the wand?
if it's within range.
Should be. That's an.
Yeah, magic missile got a hell of a long range, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
any spell that you cast, you can just measure out the range and go with it.
Oh, that's all. 60 yards plus 10 yards a level.
Yeah, so that's times 3, and it's cast at 6th level, so
120 yards.
yeah, 120
Oh.
yards, so 360 feet. So you can almost certainly get almost pretty much anything in this room, I believe.
134 feet to the from who is that? Braxon? Ockar to the crossing. Okay.
All right, so everyone start rolling. It is a new round. Whatever you want to do.
What can I do?
Scroll is plus 3. Scroll. Wand is plus 3, isn't it?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm just looking something up. But mine.
All right.
Okay. I'll need to re-roll because I forgot to select myself.
Well, if you can't hit something with a magic weapon, probably not going to hurt it by hitting it.
Yeah, so I need to roll for my lance, right? My spear.
Yeah, if you're
It
using
could
a
also-
spear, then yes.
It's gonna be 2 less because I'm charging.
Yeah, so charging while mounted is a little bit different, but I don't have time to look that up. So yeah, just reduce the number by 2 for that.
Okay.
It could also be.
I run at. How much is this potion helping me by? 50%.
Your movement is doubled.
Doubled.
Yeah. But keep in mind that if you're going to cast a spell, you can really only reposition.
I'm running and yeah, just running with bow and arrow.
Okay.
I will roll just a straight initiative because I don't think I'm going to be within range to shoot.
Braxon's going to turn off the sword because it didn't work and try hitting the creature with the mace form.
Okay.
Regarding my, does this thing obviously makes me run fast? Does it affect my initiative? Because at the moment I'm suffering -2.
No, it does not.
So I'm still so I'm +5.
Yeah. 2 slower.
Oh, and this is going to be a jump again, so I think that might affect my initiative or something.
It does not. You're using the boots to leap up. So that's not really a. I mean, it's essentially like moving.
Right.
Can I?
Yeah. What?
Can I run an outer self?
Yes, because that's an ability.
Oh,
It's not a.
So I'd be doing that, and I'd be doing it to grow myself some wings.
All right.
Terrible flight, but I was trying.
It might still help. So.
Players, was this thing here attacking the fire elemental?
Which one?
The red thing looks like the genie thing, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, it attacked the fire elemental.
Okay, how about the little small elemental-looking things, the sand thing?
One was
One
attacking the
attacked.
fire elemental, one attacked the large humanoid.
Okay, and then one last thing. When the Rhaegar was casting the Snorlax ice thing, or snowballs, did it affect the porcelain-looking thing?
No.
Okay, and it didn't hit the genie-looking thing, did it?
It was not within range at the time.
Just checking. Thank you.
Oh, actually, no, it was within range, but no, it did not do anything. Okay.
Okay.
Anyone still need to roll? I'll take that as a no.
No, I'm good.
Okay. You see the woman in the golden armor. She swings at the unseen thing that they are currently occupied with, and misses. Gotta be kidding me. It appears that your black-armored friend has taken a moment to analyze the situation, and he runs faster than any of you can, even under the effects of that those potions. Comes in right here and attempts to punch at this tall, billowing humanoid thing. And he manages to hit. The thing, you hear kind of the sound of almost like a fierce windstorm scraping across sandstone as it cries out in pain. Okay, Leva, your turn.
I'm going to use the wand of magic missiles.
On.
Let me see, how far can I actually move in?
Oh, well, I mean, since you're using a wand, you can move basically your full movement.
Yeah, can I get to here?
Yeah.
You can go a lot further than that.
How far?
Your movement in tens of feet, which is twice as many squares.
Would be about down there?
Probably somewhere.
Not quite that far.
Let's put it here.
Yeah, that would be fine.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to use the wand on... Oh my god, I'm completely confused what's down here. In this area.
Oh, what do you want to use it on?
Which one is a good one and which... So this guy attacked this thing here?
No, he attacked that thing.
Okay, I attacked that thing too.
Okay.
With both.
Alright, so you point the wand, utter the command word, and 2 missiles fly out of your thing, and one of my dice goes onto the floor, which is not great.
You need a robot hand for picking them up.
Okay, it grunts in pain as well as the missiles slam into its body. Go ahead and roll for damage. Okay.
Could be worse. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it could be. All right.
We've still got an hour left for it to get worse.
That is true. That is true.
It can always get worse.
Having just been hit, it swings around and punches at your black-armored friend. And it does hit. And to your surprise, considering what has not phased him so far... Where's my other... There it is. Sten is just punched back against the this device, and smashes into it, leaving a pretty big dent. Next up, the unseen forces are assaulting the centaur creature and one of the lockshoes. And there are hits. So you see one of the centaur helots stumble back in pain as these unseen forces kind of blast into it. And same thing with the lockshoe wearing the crystalline-like armor. She stumbles back in pain as some unseen forces pummel at her. Higgimus, your turn.
All right. So, can I, when I cast, I'm going to be casting the ice sheet thing.
Okay.
Can I control what the size is, area of that? It says 10-foot square area per caster level. Can I control that a little bit?
Only if you're limited in space. Like, it can't get bigger than the space, but otherwise, no, it's basically as big as it can be, if you're, like, dropping it on them.
Okay. So, this thing's cast a 12 level thing here. 1 second.
So it would be 12 10 feet by 10 feet squares.
Yes, I'm counting that out now. 5, 10.
I mean, to a certain extent, it doesn't matter. I mean, there's nothing in to the upper right from it.
Yeah, so basically I want to get, like, from here over. From that point over.
Okay.
With it. That's what I'm trying to hit.
Okay. And let me check something. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Oh, I think I have it in the item. Let me see.
And then how do I delete my line, people?
You can box select
you need to
should
select
still, like, if you box
Okay.
select it, you'll get most of it. And since you can't affect any of the tokens, should be fine. Well, not when you're on the drawing tool.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, so you create a you point your ring up, and a massive sheet of thick ice appears and materializes in the air, and falls down, first hitting the floating creature right by Braxon. However, as it does so, portion of the ice wall, as it intersects with the glowing sphere around it, just seems to instantly dissipate. The wall continues to fall around it, unaffecting it, and smashes down on the flaming creature, the large humanoid, and the dust cloud. It clearly does slam into the sheet of flame for 23 points of damage, and the dust
want her
cloud.
to lead it?
However, it does not appear to have affected the tall humanoid thing at all.
The tall humanoid thing, is that this one?
No, but it didn't affect that either.
Oh.
Thanks, whoever's doing that.
That's me.
Sorry, I tried. I'll have to practice that later.
Yeah, it's weird because it doesn't say erase.
Well,
You just have to select stuff and then press the delete button.
Right.
Oh, that's what I wasn't doing. Okay, I thought I could do like right click type of thing.
No, you just box select and hit delete. All right, Ockar, you're on Beowulf, and you are you leap up into the air and start winging towards the fray. Ockar? Did he...
Okay, I'm here.
Ah, you're there,
Yeah.
okay.
I just kind of spaced out for a second. So I'm going to fly at the many-armed creature.
Okay.
Charging, so I guess I'll move like this.
Okay.
And I will stab at it with my spear.
All right.
So I'll just roll the d20.
So you set your spear down, kind of spur Beowulf into a flying charge, riding at it. Your spear slams into it, and it moves. However, your spear blade does scrape along its essentially does scrape along its torso, as opposed to inflicting any harm whatsoever. However, doing so, you did manage to jostle its arms, which were kind of, moving about in an obvious spellcasting maneuver.
So I couldn't do any damage, but I disrupted its spell.
You did disrupt a spell. And it has taken notice of you and does not seem particularly happy about this event. I need to check something real fast. Because I did forget to...
It won't be the first time Arca's got the attention of a high-level caster.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's just a thing that you can't injure right now. What's the worst that could happen?
It could attack you with a wand.
It does have a wand. Yes, it does have a wand. You can see that there is a wand in a loop at its side. Okay. These two spheres of dust, one of them is... It seems like the swirling has... is not as fierce as it was before. It is striking at the sheet of flame with a pseudopod, and that is a hit. I don't think that other thing would work. All right. Well, can't get much less damage than that. It does intersect with that sheet of flame, however. The other one is taking aim at the tall porcelain humanoid, and it... nope, that's a hit. It does hit that one as well. For not great rolls. Really not great rolls at all. Okay. The Lockshoe with crystal armor, she does not seem too happy about taking that last blow, and she basically, you see her give a shout, and with her javelin just kind of stabs at the air in front of her. And does hit. You can see it clearly impact on, like, it rather than just going forward kind of thing, it clearly stopped. Okay. The tall porcelain thing is going to take a stab at the sheet of flame again, and unfortunately it does not do anything. The Lakshu with the black and white armor. She is... Unfortunately, since she only has a crossbow, she's just kind of like trying to beat the thing with the crossbow as opposed to doing anything else, because she can't really get away easily. And she apparently misses. Now, the creature that Ockar has hit, its spell is disrupted. It turns to look at the new entrance to the fight, and having been attacked once by Braxon, it does move higher into the air, and you see it getting ready to take another position for spellcasting.
Bah.
You see the Rager down at the far away. You see that he was clearly about to do something, and then seems to cancel that with the positions that have changed. So Snowlark is moving in. She unfortunately is not able to get to the flying creature, so she comes around and comes in behind here and attacks the swirling mass of dust. But that is a miss. The centering things are attacking the empty air in front of them, but they are not able to hit the thing that they are fighting. Lafdul, your turn.
Oh, finally. I can't really tell with all these hidden turns.
Yep, there's a lot of stuff going on.
I am moving to about there.
I thought you said you were using your bow.
No.
You're just moving?
I'm running with my short sword and shield.
Okay.
Will halt itself.
Okay, but you're not up in the
running
air
to
yet.
No, I'm just straight up running. And that's somewhere around there. That's near enough.
Okay. The sheet of flame, having suffered some nasty hits from this humanoid creature near it, is gonna attack it. And it manages to hit. I am actually kind of surprised. For rather pathetic damage, though. The creature does not seem particularly phased. The humanoid creature does not seem particularly phased by the blow from the sheet of flame. Braxon, your turn.
Right. Well, you said it moved upwards. Braxton's going to see whether he can still jump up and swipe at its feet.
You would know that you cannot, because you were basically at the height that the maximum height you could get before, and it has moved out of that.
Mm.
So you need to decide pretty quickly what you're doing.
Let's go attack the dust storm then with my mace.
Okay.
Down here, hello. Hang on.
So you've turned the sword into the mace form.
Yeah, because I figured maybe I didn't damage it because it was a sword.
Okay.
So I was going to try with another form. Right. Okay, so... Yeah.
Right.
So the dust things are sort of attacking both sides. Let's... No, hang on. That one's attacking the flame. So we don't like the flame. Let's attack that one.
Okay.
I think I'll get +3 to that. I thought it was giving me... Oh, yeah.
Yep, that's going to be a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Damage I have on this thing. Oh. Was it small, medium, or large?
This is.
Oh, it's D6, isn't it? I'll get D6 plus 1 if it's.
Yeah, I mean
medium.
it's medium anyway.
Yeah.
It's basically a 6-foot sphere of billowing dust.
So I get 7 and a 1, which is an 8.
Okay. Well, still not bad.
Lucky I had the potion. Otherwise that would've
Lafdul,
been
no, you
useless.
cannot do that. You basically can, when it comes to casting spells, you can really only reposition.
All right.
Okay, that's the end of the round. Actually, Braxon, you got 1 attack last time.
Yeah. But
So
this is a different weapon. It's
right, it's a different
3
weapon.
attacks per 2 rounds.
Right, and this is the second round, so you get your second attack.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Oh, that looks like a hit.
That is indeed a hit. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Teach you use your mace form more often, clearly.
Oh, and that's
Well,
slightly
that
more damage.
yeah.
You should drink potions of hill giant strength more often.
Yeah.
So you sweep your mace into this billowing cloud of dust, and you clearly feel it impacting the thing. Seems to try and shy back from your blow. And it is time for a new round. I don't think anyone else gets a second attack this time, so
Yeah.
go ahead and.
Well, I know that my spear isn't going to hurt it.
Is the ice storm still active?
So, can I swap to my saber?
If you had it
Yeah.
with you, yeah, then yeah, you're dropping the spear and switching to the saber.
Yeah.
Leva, the thing that Higgimus summoned.
Mhm.
No, I mean it kind of crashed down and shattered, so there's particles of ice everywhere.
Okay. And a scroll is +3, isn't it?
A scroll is whatever the casting time is of the spell.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure my longsword won't do anything against this thing. Because it's not a reptile. I think.
Just noticed I got a. Has
I'm
anyone
gonna do
noticed
something.
any scratchiness with my audio or anything like that? I just noticed that I got a break in my cable.
You
Not
did.
yet.
You did get
I've-
quieter.
Well, I get quieter.
I
Is anything happening right
thought
now?
No.
No,
I can
alright.
hear you normally.
Not noticeably. I
Okay.
thought I heard something, but I wasn't sure.
Okay, that's fine. I just needed to. It does mean that I need to get a new headset, though.
Yeah, I've just been there.
Is that the
Wow.
headset you use for your normal recordings?
Yep.
Was it in the center or is it near like the head?
Yes, Higgimus.
Is the floating thing that Ockar's next to considered in close combat?
It is in close combat with. Well, yeah, I mean, it is in close combat with Ockar because he's going to be sweeping by and swinging around, but right now he is. Are you thinking of shooting him?
I'm thinking about throwing something at it, but yeah. So would that be considered a chance to hit Ockar? That's what I'm getting, I guess.
Depends on when Ockar moves.
Ah,
If you're faster than me, then it may not be.
okay.
Don't you have to... How does your flying attacks work, Ockar?
Yeah, just don't get in the way, Ockar.
Right.
I thought he's got to make passes or something.
Yeah, he'll have to make passes, but, I mean, like, he stopped right there because that's where his attack was.
Oh, just a little bit faster now.
I am going to... This is going to be interesting.
That's
Shoot
always
it
fun.
in the head!
I like interesting.
Yeah, Aldo appreciate this for the sheer fun factor.
I'm hoping the saber does something because that's my last option.
Did your spear not damage it?
The spear did no damage.
Oh,
I think it might be invulnerable to weapons, so you might need Behemoth to bite its head off.
One teeth count as a weapon?
Or you might need to punch it in the face.
One a fist count as a weapon?
I think
Depends on
Old's
depends on
Spell
what's
Date
going
likes-
on. Depends on the mechanic.
Have you not seen The Empire Strikes Back? You need to lasso it and then fly around it 10 times.
Oh, God.
I broke character then.
It only works if it's on the ground.
Maybe that's something you could specialize in, actually, is lassoing or something, rope use.
There is a rope use proficiency, and it does allow you to lasso. But you
Braxon,
need
that's
to
for you.
take that proficiency, so...
Oh, yeah. How
Yeah.
high is it up in the air for Braxon? Just out of curiosity, if he was standing underneath.
It's drifted up about another 15 feet, so it's a good 30 feet in the air
actually,
now.
How far away is it from me? Because this might be important. Because I'm
It's
out there, and you
30
say it's
feet,
50.
it's 30 feet up in the air.
Hmm.
We need Lever to have a wild surge and make an anvil
I
appear
think
above
it'll
its head.
just about be in range.
You need you need Leva to levitate.
Have it
Lever.
fall in love
Huh?
with
Huh?
Lever,
Huh?
and then it will come down.
I'm disappointed at the lack of groans.
No, I got it.
chose to ignore it.
Chose to ignore it. I'm the dungeon master. You're not allowed to ignore me, especially when I make bad puns.
Can
I
you
think
move-
I think he was disbelieving in your pun.
No, it's an automatic success.
All right. Lafdul, did you have a question?
How much can I move? When you say repositioning, is it 5 feet, 10 feet?
It's like maybe 15 feet at the most.
Alright, that's good then. That'll work.
Okay. Everyone roll. Okay. Once again, the Lakshu with the crystalline armor is stabbing with her javelin. And that is a hit. You see her clearly impact on something in front of her. Okay. Higgimus, your turn.
Okay.
Gonna do the Higgimus maneuver.
No, I can't. There's no delay action in this game, is there?
Play it by one.
Where I say I want to throw this thing at the 6-arm thing, my dagger at the 6-arm thing. Once Ockar moves, can I do that or no?
No, not really. I mean, I
No.
would say that you can delay one action all the way until the end if you want.
I just throw it. If it hits Ockar, it hits him.
Yeah, I need to move up first. And can I move my movement up first or no?
I mean, if you're throwing a dagger, you can move. Yeah,
Okay.
you can move up to half your movement, which since you're sped up a bit.
You can't throw 2 daggers if you're dual wielding daggers, can you?
You can throw 2 daggers around.
Does it count as an offhand? Yeah, it would do.
Well, no, I mean, you can throw 2 daggers around. You throw one, and then at the end of the round, you throw another.
Oh.
Alright, I'm gonna try to throw a dagger here.
Okay.
It's your rate of fire.
This
Yeah,
is
it's rate
that
of fire.
good throwing one.
Okay.
I don't know what the bonuses are for it. My Thaco is what's my Thaco? Thaco's 13.
All right. You move up and fling this dagger. It is a perfect shot. Comes flying up, smacks into one of its arms, shifting it. But the dagger doesn't seem to cause any cuts or injuries, and the dagger falls away to the ground below it.
So you disrupted the spell.
I hope.
Braxon, your turn.
Right. Braxton's turned the weapon back into a sword again.
All right.
Because he knows that's slightly faster. And he's going to take a swipe at the dusty thing. Oh, and he's going to miss.
And that is a
Okay.
miss.
Should definitely stick to the maces. It's a natural cooling.
Leva, your turn.
I have this mental image of Leva running around collecting all the ice that's fallen in the ice storm, building a lance out of it and throwing it at whatever.
You've got
So
ice
it-
hands?
hold on. It wasn't an ice storm. He created an ice wall. It does the damage of an ice storm, but that's why it doesn't do the sleet. Plus, the sleet
Okay.
is a different form of ice storm.
So how much ice is around? Can I do
Plenty
an
of
ice
ice.
lance with it?
Yes, you can. Well, you're
Okay.
casting it from a scroll, right?
Yes.
You never need material
It's
components.
9th
for it.
level.
You never.
I'm
need,
sorry?
You never need components to cast.
Yes. Okay. It's
Oh.
9th level.
All right, so there's a
So you know?
5% chance of failure. All right.
That 5%.
And as I remember, this thing here and this one here, sorry, this one down here, didn't react to the ice wall that he cast, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so I go for the
I think the
Just
fire
bring down
elemental
here.
certainly reacted.
the mud,
Okay.
the earth elemental here.
It's a swirling cloud of dust.
Okay, the
Dust
dust cloud.
elemental.
They're not dust devils, are they?
They are most definitely not dust devils.
Are they dust elementals?
You don't know.
Is
You
there
need to roll
extinction?
an attack for that.
That's
Leva?
the 20, isn't it?
Well, do you need to roll an attack? I
Yes.
don't know what the spell is.
Yes, as
Okay.
far as I know. Let me have a
Or is she
quick
casting ice now? Or
Iceland.
ice lance? Oh, the 3rd level spell.
Yes, strikes with the caster Sacco and a +4 bonus.
Okay, so
Oof.
roll 1d20 plus 4.
You got a 19 on your Faku, haven't you?
Mm-hmm. Oh god.
No.
Is there
Blah, blah.
anything about when it misses? If it misses?
It inflicts blah 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 blah. It falls apart.
Okay.
But it could strike some other target before it hitting the intended one.
Before hitting the intended one.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
No, it crumbles apart.
Okay. Unfortunately, it passes right by the swirling dust and dissipates into nothingness beyond it.
Ah well.
Ockar, your turn.
I'm going to fly at the thing and swing at it with my saber.
Okay. You are going to have to end up making a pass, so you'll get an attack at the end of the round, I'll say. So you
Okay.
pass on, and you're basically going to be coming around for another blow.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's see. The Lakshu wielding the crossbow is again trying to bludgeon the thing in front of her, the unseen thing in front of her. And is not going to be doing much with that kind of a roll. Alright, the sphere of dust attacking the fire elemental is going to strike at that again with a pseudopod and miss. The one in between, sandwiched in between Braxon and Snowlark, is going to swipe at Snowlark, and he is going to miss.
He's going to miss.
It misses.
Okay.
I sometimes do he for when I should do it.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I thought I just discovered something.
They do not have genders.
Hey, it's got a beard.
Got something thin waving around in there.
All right, your black armored friend pulls itself out of the wreckage and steps forward and tries to punch the swirling mass of dust near it. And that is going to be a hit. It swings its fists through that swirling mass, and the mass just kind of explodes into nothingness. and it is dead. The creature in the air has, unfortunately, had its spells disrupted. So it is shifting back this way, and it is pulling out a wand. Did I actually? I don't think I made note of this.
Does that mean that Ockar won't need to make a pass? Because it's moved.
No, I mean he can retarget. That's fine.
Yeah, it just means that I'm flying slightly differently.
If anything, it works in your favour if it's moved each turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to attack something that's moving. For you.
Oh, whoops. No, it didn't do that. So...
But is it able to use its wand because it was prepared to do a spell?
I thought it was casting a spell.
No,
yeah,
I mean,
can't do another action.
I'm
other than
indicating...
take the wand out.
Right, it lost its spell, so it's decided, alright, they keep disrupting my spell, I'm going to do something else. That can't be disrupted. Hint, hint. The enormous humanoid figure on top of the swirling, cone of dust, it turns to look at Braxon and Snowlark, and it brings into effect a shimmering, misty cloud, wall-like cloud around all of you. I can
Those
find the around basically everyone that's there.
Lovely.
Alt for circle, right? All right.
I think you need to do a cool shot and knock the wand out of its hand.
You want me to try it?
Well, if you can't kill it, you might as well
I'll give it a shot.
slap it around.
I do not want to... Oh, whatever. All right. So it's surrounding you. Even though it looks like it's on Snowlark, it's not actually on Snowlark. But anything else coming in or going out will have to pass through that. The ogre creature is going to swing its spear at the tall figure. And it misses.
Is that thing around a cylinder or a sphere? Hemisphere?
It's a wall. It is 20 feet high. So
Braxon could just jump over it.
No, you jumped 15 feet.
Bah! Bah! Okay, so Braxon could climb on top of Sten and jump over it.
You could try climbing on top of Sten, but considering that he's in the middle of combat, he might not like that. Just gonna, put that out there. I don't know that he would like that very much.
I think Sten would take Braxon and slap him on the floor a few times.
He might do that.
That seems to be everything. It's his normal method of communication with other people.
Okay. Let's see. Javos puts something around. He casts a spell, and you see a faint, shimmery sphere of light around him. There we go. Actually, you guys probably can't see that. Let me make a note. Or a 1. There we go. So you guys should be able to see that now. You have no idea what that is, though.
Oh, right.
All right.
Something.
Snowlark is... Well, I mean, it's visible, so yeah. Snowlark... she makes a gesture with her hands, and the two metal wings on her back kind of flip forward and slice into the sphere in front of it. The sphere of dust. And don't roll off my thing. They keep rolling onto the carpet. And hits it for
tray.
11 points of damage. I do have a tray. They just fall out of my hand. And it clearly slices into this sphere of dust. The Lakshu in golden armor strikes at the unseen force in front of her and does hit, finally. And that is going to be that. And you can see that whatever it was that was striking at them seems to dissipate, and they are freed from from their struggle down there. Lafdul, your turn.
He's going to move a little bit closer. You said, well, 15 feet?
Yeah.
Alright, so... and he's going to cast Dispel Magic, and I'm going to target the wand.
Okay.
So I think it'll get a saving throw if it's held in the possessor.
Alright. Go ahead and roll your d20.
Not with that roll.
You see you feel your Dispel Magic dissipate upon reaching the barrier of light surrounding the creature up in the air, the shimmering field of light.
She had a barrier around her.
It doesn't have a gender.
That flying thing that I'm targeting. Oh,
yeah.
All right. I didn't realize I had a barrier around it.
It had a shimmering aura of some sort.
So
I've target the aura, but instead.
Well, you could do that if you have another Dispel Magic.
No, I then pays attention. Helps to pay attention to the spell effects that the creature's got.
It does. It does. The sheet of flame is going to lash at the tall humanoid figure again, and it misses. All right, and one of the centaurine figures are still still distracted, and they are fighting the thing in front of them. One of them does get hit. I need more solid, non-clear dice because some of these just are hard to read on my my little tray.
Yeah, I don't like clear dice, sparkly dice. Very hard to read. You need some of those big ones.
Dice come in a standard size, don't they?
One of the centaurine figures collapses under the beating it is facing. The other one smashes its mace into the thing in front of it, but unfortunately it misses. Alright, let's see. Higgimus, you have a second dagger if you want to throw it.
Yes. If I can. I'll try to chunk it at the creature again.
Okay.
Wait. Can I make a cold shot, or is it too late to try to do that?
It's...
To disarm.
Yeah, it's too late.
Too late. Alright. Is it still way high up in there?
Yeah.
I will hold off throwing that extra dagger.
Okay. Braxon, you were using your sword, so you get a second attack.
Yeah, Braxon gets a second miss. So let's do my second miss. Oh, I'm supposed to get something for I get something for the attack roll.
Well, you're specialized, so you get +1.
Yeah, but the giant strength gives me
+3.
+3. So that's +4.
Yep.
Whoa!
Well,
I rolled 24. When you don't get 24 on the dice. That might be a hit.
It might be. It might be. You swing your flaming sword into the dust cloud and go ahead and roll double damage dice.
Double damage is going to be D8. So 2D8 plus 8, is it?
Yeah. 2d8 plus 10.
Plus 10.
Yeah, plus 2 damage for your
Oh, yeah.
specialization. Okay, you sweep your flaming sword into the dust cloud, and it just kind of explodes in a swirl of dust. Ockar,
That
your
was
turn.
Braxon was channeling Higgimus.
Okay, I'm gonna be flying at the thing, and I'm going to. Can I do a cold shot?
No, since you didn't roll for that.
Okay. Then I will swing at it with my saber.
Okay. All right, you swing your sword as you come flying in. Unfortunately, the nature of the place that you're in leaves you a little bit disoriented because down is always straight down kind of thing, even when you're moving. And you unfortunately do misjudge exactly where the creature is and miss. All right. Initiative time.
What's the penalty for called shot? Oh, Ockar's in there again. Called shot, disarm.
+1 to initiative.
+1. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be trying that as well.
Levi is going to take up space beside the blade, and is going to use the round to prepare dancing blade.
Okay.
So you want me to actually roll anything?
What's the casting time on that one round?
1 round.
All right, it goes off at the end of the round, so put yourself at 99.
Okay.
Higgimus, why does your thing say 29?
I don't know.
Because you rolled +21. Which is a little bit incorrect.
Well, like I hit the button for the weapon, and then I put a 1 in there. I guess I should have hit like +1.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I think okay. Oops.
Oh, and does Leva have to announce beforehand on whom she wants to cast the dancing blade? Or whom she wants to attach it to?
I don't think so.
I need to point towards the person.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is, you may have to, it's 10th level, you may have to check whether it's actually successful or not.
I will, but that all happens at the end of the round, so.
Okay.
When, at the end of the round, I'll ask you for the effects, so don't worry.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do cool shots with the dancing blade lever?
No.
I can't do anything, it will just keep in within 5 feet of the person I attach it to.
All right. Does that mean you could attach it to someone you don't like and get it to fight them?
Why would I attach it to someone I don't like? Because the blade will then dance for that person, not against that person.
Oh, right. I thought this was something you controlled, that you just sent it to attack people.
I control to whom I want to attach it to. Everything else is done by the blade, and attacks, etc. are defined by whoever is going to be the quote attachment to the blade.
Right.
Everyone has rolled already?
Uh-huh.
Okay. I just need to... I got a couple more things to roll, and then I will be done. There's a lot of different things going on in this one.
Mm. Luckily, every so often someone dies.
Yeah, that does speed things up a little bit.
Bit like Space Invaders.
Exactly.
The more things die, the faster the game goes.
That definitely does help a bit. Also, not finding where my things are on my list slows me down a little bit too. I swear it's like rolling my dice for me twice or something.
Just throw the
weird.
dice around the house and see where it ends up.
Well, I mean, roll 20. Roll 20 is... Alright. Yeah, it's just like running really slow right now for some reason. I don't know why. Oh well. Alright, everyone has rolled?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Okay. So, Ockar, you've come in on Beowulf and attacked it. It's pulled out the six-arm thing. It pulls out a wand and points at you, while its some of its other arms are moving about in the air, and a cone of freezing cold. A cone just comes right out of the end of that wand, right in your face as you're flying by. And let's see.
Any saving throws, or am I just taking damage?
Yep, you get a saving throw versus spell, and roll one for Beowulf as well.
Okay, let's start with myself.
Matter if Ockar saves poor Beowulf.
Well, I failed.
Well, that is definitely a fail.
What did he roll?
A 2.
Oh.
Beowulf has not saved. Okay, so this freezing cone comes in and just hits both of you full blast. No one else is within range, and that is going to be 20 points of damage to both of you.
Oh, God.
At the same time, its hands have been moving, and a cloud appears above Lafdul and Higgimus. And Higgimus, let's roll your magic resistance.
Loud.
Oh, that's fine.
So it's a troll-like creature. It can do multiple actions.
It certainly seems to. And Higgimus and Lafdul, you are pelted by large hailstones that just pound down on you.
What is this? An ice elemental?
No. It seems to be a living creature as far as you can tell.
Oh, yeah. I don't know why I said ice elemental.
Both of you take 19 points of damage.
Yeah, that hurts.
Oh, actually, let me double check something because I had the wrong roll for Beowulf. No, he's
Is
still
it bludgeoning damage or is it ice?
It's both.
Oh. Does Higgimus get save versus kill damage?
Nope.
I thought he did be a cold resist ring.
He doesn't have a cold resist ring.
Flame.
Water.
Fire.
So resist against fire, weakness to lightning.
The one with the cold resist ring is Braxon.
No, for some reason I thought it was water.
So, the Lakshu with the crystal armor runs forward a bit and hurls her javelin at the flying six-armed creature. Unfortunately, she misses with that throw. The javelin disappears into just a spray of ice beyond the creature, and a new javelin appears in her hand.
Wow.
That's fancy.
Ockar, you and Bjomulf, because of you've taken the damage, basically you're tumbling to the ground.
Can I do any, like, roll or something to stop that?
It's basically a controlled fall,
Nice.
so I'm not gonna do any fall damage for that. But because the wings still exist, it disrupted your flying. But you'd have to spend a round getting, back on and flying again if you want to fly.
Well, yeah.
The tall humanoid is going to stab its spear at the billowing mass of humanoid form in front of it, and it misses. To your surprise, the Rhaegar pulls his two rapiers. In fact, it's not really pulling, they just appear in his hands, and he moves incredibly fast across the, through the air of the sphere, and stabs at the creature with both of his rapiers. And he does hit with one of them. Actually, what did he hit with the other one? Let's see. Actually, yeah, he would hit with both of them. All right. However, the rapiers clearly just hit the flesh of this creature and bounce off.
Oh, I thought he was going to do something amazing.
Yeah.
All right, it's Snowlark's turn. I'm going to go just push this over here. And she's going to move in and attack with her footman's pick on the creature in front of her. And her pick hits, stabs into the swirling whirlwind, and the creature reacts in pain and suffers 6 points of damage.
Swirling whirlwind.
With the humanoid on top of it. Yeah,
Oh!
the bottom is a swirling whirlwind.
Oh, right. So it's half creature, half...
Yeah.
It's not like a person riding.
No. From the waist down, it's just this whirlwind of dust and sand.
So a bit like a genie, but made out of dust.
Maybe, but you've never seen a genie. You've heard that
Yeah.
that's what they do, so maybe this is a genie. So, the Lakshu wearing golden armor runs through this misty wall with her Kopesh in hand, trying to get to the creature. And is that going to be a save? She makes a saving throw, and it is. Okay, and she is going to be... She's clearly affected by running through this. You see a grimace of pain on her, but she is going to swing her Kopesh and miss. Apparently that pain was just too much. Braxon, your turn.
Okay, Braxon will say the special words to the new lecture, which I think was Clatu Nictu Barada.
Something like that, yes.
And then then he's gonna attack the dust thingamajig. Dust centaur, I'll call it. It's doing plus something. +4, I think it was. Was it +4?
To hit, yes. You're using the sword, right? Sword form?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I get something. I get 2. Because it was 3 for being a giant strength. And I've got attack bonus +2. Should it be 4 or should it be 5?
It should be 5.
Should be 5. And I'll roll a 1 after that.
Okay, what's your Thaco?
Thaco is... To not shut this. I'm not doing stuff. Thaco is 12.
Okay, that's a hit.
That is a hit. Wow.
Yep.
Nice.
Smash it!
However, your
Uh-huh.
sword seems to just pass right through it, and it feels like it wasn't even there as your sword blade passes through it.
Okay. So I don't damage it.
All right, the other locks you in the back with that was trying to bludgeon something that wasn't there with a crossbow. Takes aim at the flying figure, and she misses. When you have a big cough like that, could you mute yourself? Because
Sorry.
you're peaking, it comes really loud in my ears.
Sorry.
That's okay. Your black armored friend moves up and tries to punch at the fire elemental. And he misses. Higgimus, your turn.
All right. I'm going to chunk the dagger at try to disarm. It still has the wand out, right?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get that wand out of its hand with the dagger.
Okay.
My Thaco is 13.
Okay. Your dagger does hit, however, all you manage to do is move the arm. You do not draw blood or anything of the sort.
Okay.
All right, the humanoid on top of the swirling whirlwind punches at you, Braxon,
Nice.
and he does hit with both of his fists. So the first fist hits you for 9 points of damage, and the second one follows up for an additional 5 points of damage. Just kind of pounds into you there. Lafdul.
5. Lovely.
Well, I lost my spell, so can I move
You can move a bit.
a bit?
Well, I mean... Yeah, I mean, you can move. What
I
spell
would
were you
move
trying to cast anyway?
directly. Battlefield.
Okay.
Would I have lost the electrum coin, by the way?
No.
Alright, now I'd be directly underneath, preparing to fly up. I guess. I can't fly and run or whatever.
Okay. The sheet of flame is going to lash out at the figure. It's now a bit surrounded by you guys. However, it misses. Alright, the remaining centering figure is going to attack the invisible thing in front of it. And it misses. And I can remove that from the list because they are dead. And let me actually move these so that they're not in the way. There we go. Alright, and the centering figure starts getting pummeled by the figure in front of it, and it is hit. It staggers back in pain from unseen forces hitting it. Alright, before we get to Leva, since that's the end of the round, Braxon, you get a second attack, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, no one else has a second attack, so.
Oh, right. Got you. Oh, that's probably a miss.
Yep, you sweep your blade at the figure in front of you, but it is a miss. All right, Leva, so you're casting the spell?
Yes,
Okay.
dancing blades. I point at Braxon and tell the blade, go forth and help this guy.
All right. So it's cast at 10th level, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so it's fine. So the saber will stay in the air near... Oops.
Braxon, 5 feet within 5 feet. And the question is, how long does it actually last? It's 1 round per level. Is it 1 round per caster level or per casting level?
Per casting level. Well, I mean, it's caster level. Since you're casting it from a spell scroll that's cast at 10th level, it's 10.
Okay, so it's up to for 10
It
rounds.
must have an initiative of 11 this round. Because you said you wanted it to go forth.
Hmm?
Ha ha ha. All right. It is about time to end the session. So I think we're gonna have to pick up the combat next time. It is definitely a fierce battle
This is
here.
like Republic serial.
Mm-hmm.
You might want to write down the thing about how long the sword's got in the chat.
My outer self lasts at the very least half an hour, so it should vary rounds.
Let me actually put in something into the turn tracker so we know that is the case. And actually,
I have it. I made a special entry from in one of the things that I use, so I know when things run out because mirror images take such a long time.
Well, anything that you know the duration on, I can put an entry in if it's going to matter.
Well, the dancing blade matters to everybody.
Dancing blade, so it starts out at -1.
I doubt I'm gonna be able to hurt this thing at all. Like, if not even the Rhaegar can hurt it. God.
Yeah. No, you need to fight it a way that doesn't hitting it with a weapon. Can you grapple it?
I don't know how grappling even works in this edition.
Well, it's got to be quicker than 3rd edition.
Basically, you do you like kind of wrestle. It's usually it uses the wrestling. All right, so Lafdul, it's 3d4 plus 10 for alter self.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me see.
I mean, if it's immune to
110 for dancing blade, that's nice.
No, it's I just do that because everyone who says that they're not moving is they set themselves to 99. So 100 plus is spell effects. 1000 is the turn tracker.
Okay.
So,
Hold on a second. Let me just get this in.
Have you had Behemoth try scratching it or biting it yet? Because if it's got a spell that makes it immune to manufactured weapons, it might not be immune to natural attacks.
well, first I gotta heal Beowulf because he's at 8 HP.
Right.
And then I plan to use the Scroll of Protection from magic.
Yeah. That sounds like a very good move.
Okay. Any other spell effects that I need to keep track of that you guys have on?
Not yet.
All right.
I got my regen, but don't know how to keep track other than me keep track of that.
Yeah, you need to keep track of that. That's how that's going to go. All right, so with that, that will bring us to a close for this episode. And when we come back next week, we'll pick up the fight and see if you guys can succeed at this, especially considering that there are other fights in other rooms. Which now I'm going to have to go recalculate because you sent people in, so...
Yeah. Is this the only multi-armed creature thing?
In this room right now, yes.
No, I meant that we saw in the other rooms.
No, there were others in the other rooms.
There were other mages.
What, were they like this one?
Yeah.
Oh,
they were?
I mean, as far as you can tell, they were the exact same. Some had, like, one had a cloak and 2 had rings. This one has a wand. Other than that, yeah, they appear to be the exact same.
Well, that sucks.
Well,
Just
look at it
think,
this
poor
way.
Yeldan's going to take them all on getting to us.
Yeah. Yeldan might be dead by the time we get back to him.
Alright, so mirror image runs out at 10:22, so I will add that in. And I'm going to put it at 122. Actually, no, it's not quite that. Because 5 have passed.
Yes.
This is 17.
So, yes.
Okay. All right. So when we come back next time, we will we'll have some fun, and everyone gains 250 experience points.
Okay.
Cool.
No,
I forgot about XP.
Not for a while.
Yeah, it's not gonna be enough to go up a level yet.
Nope.
All right, but that will be next time. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll be back next week.
Next
See you
to the
then.
game.
Thanks for having us.